Greetings and welcome to the Reparenting Daily podcast. In this podcast, we'll dive deep into reparenting, exploring all of the tools and resources that you'll need to help you along your journey. This podcast is divided into 3 sections. The first is a daily reading. The second is a discussion of the reading, followed by suggested journal prompts. And the last section is a peaceful meditation for closing. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from whenever and wherever you're joining us. I'm so glad you've joined us today on this journey of healing and growth. If it's your first time here, welcome. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this podcast wherever you're following. Your support helps us to reach more people who may benefit from this very important work. And also, if you're enjoying this content, please consider leaving us a 5-star review on Apple or Spotify. It really makes a huge difference in allowing us to spread the word and to build a supportive community. Now, just a quick few updates before we dive in. First, I'd like to invite you to join our new Patreon community. By becoming a member, you'll gain access to many resources, and you'll also gain access to 3 weekly meetings. On Sundays, we have a group meditation. On Tuesdays, we have a book club discussion. And on Thursdays, we have an open topic conversation. You can find out more details about this if you go to the Reparenting Daily website and check out the community tab. In addition to that, we've also created a WhatsApp group to foster daily connection and support where you can reach out and find other fellow travelers along the journey. It's just one of the many ways we're building their network of resources to help you along your reparenting journey. The next announcement I'd like to share is that I just released 2 new books designed to enhance your reparenting experience. The first is a Reparenting Daily journal. This journal aligns with the podcast and is structured by monthly themes with weekly sub-themes to guide your reflections. Starting on January 1st in 2025, the coming year, this journal will follow along with each episode of the podcast, offering an interactive way to deepen your practice of reparenting while staying engaged. You can find this on Amazon, and you can also find it on the website if you go to the bookstore tab. The second book is Fairy Tales for Reparenting, Volume 1. This is a deeply personal project that's close to my heart. It's a collection of fairy tales crafted to inspire hope, connection, and healing for your reparenting journey. These stories are specifically designed to help you reconnect with your inner child and find joy, creativity, and reconnect to those tender emotions through storytelling. Think of it as a playful yet profound companion on your reparenting journey. Volume 1 is now available, and I'm also working on the 2nd and 3rd volumes that will be coming earlier next year. You can find both of these books on the Reparenting Daily website under the bookstore tab, or you can search them directly on Amazon. Now, looking ahead, as we approach the 2nd year of this podcast, we're excited to introduce more interactive and engaging content. We'll continue to build on things we've achieved so far while taking our community and the reparenting journey to the next level. It's really about continued growth, continued iteration, and continuous improvement. Much like the process of nurturing the bonsai tree, our reparenting journey requires our consistency and care. So thanks for being here and for supporting this project, and also for committing to your healing journey. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's practice. Today's reading is from the I Ching, and it's hexagram 26, Taming the Power of the Great. In the face of rising tension, keep still. Honor and practice what you have learned from the I Ching. A difficult and challenging time must be taken as an opportunity to express in the outer world our highest inner principles. This hexagram counsels us to keep still under pressure and embody the virtues of the I Ching. In this way, even the most arduous trials can be met successfully. Others are often tempted to test the inner strength that we have gained through the study and discipline. By pushing and prodding, they hope to reveal the weakness in our connection with the truth. If we allow them to do this, we are undermined, and they go on, unlearning and satisfied at having engineered our downfall. On the other hand, if we keep still and cling firmly to what is right, the power of the great, then eventually we can tame that negative energy and instill in others the desire to grow spiritually. It is just such challenges to our strength and character that enable us over time to embody in practice the strength of the I Ching. A spiritual understanding is that not practice under fire is without value. Only by applying our knowledge in trying situations do we come into genuine possession of it. So use these tests as opportunities to purify your thoughts and actions. By holding to what is correct in the face of pressure, you gain the strength and peace of mind of spiritual masters. If you deviate from the path of the sage and act to punish or condemn others, misfortune will result. Instead, meet attacks with stillness, acceptance, and fidelity to the proper principles. Treat others with the gentleness and patience and forgiveness that you also require. If you are steadfast in this, good fortune will ultimately be yours. First line. One wishes to advance aggressively against those who misbehave. Misfortune results. It is wise to endure the difficulty with restraint. In this way, the resolution comes sooner. Second line. You cannot overcome the forces opposing you by struggling now. Accept this and still yourself. Self-discipline preserves your strength for use in more beneficial times. Third line. A way opens to one who restrains his inferiors. By constantly renewing your humility, neutrality, and insolence and innocence, you make steady gains. Fourth line. It is a futile act out of strong emotions. It is futile to act out of strong emotions. Others will not be perceptive. Still yourself and let the door open of its own accord. Fifth line. The energy of desire is disruptive. Restrain this and hold to neutrality. In this way, the solution is benefited. Sixth line. Obstacles are removed. Creative energy, guided by humility and correctness, meets with success. Thank you, and that's the reading for today. Welcome back. Hexagram 26, Taking Power of the Great, focuses on harnessing inner strength, discipline, and wisdom to overcome obstacles and achieve long-term goals. It teaches us that great power lies in self-control, patience, and the ability to build on past experiences. For reparenting, this hexagram is a profound reminder of the importance of cultivating self-mastery as we heal old wounds and break dysfunctional patterns. Reparenting through the lens of hexagram 26 involves recognizing the power of the lessons we have learned from adversity and using them to guide our own growth. It encourages us to approach our healing journey with persistence and intention, trusting in our ability to overcome challenges with the help of inner strength and wisdom. By practicing restraint and focusing on what truly matters, we create the foundation for a more stable and empowered self. Why is this important for reparenting? Well, first of all, it emphasizes self-control and discipline as an essential tool for growth and healing. Second, it reminds us that the wisdom gained from past struggles is an ultimate source of power. And lastly, it encourages patience and trust in the gradual process of reparenting, helping us to stay focused on long-term transformation. As we look at the journal prompts for today, number 1, what lessons or strengths have you gained from past struggles? How can you use these insights to guide your reparenting journey? Number 2, reflect on a situation where practicing self-control or patience helped you make progress. How can you apply these qualities to your healing process? And number 3, imagine your inner child as a source of great power. What would it look like to change that power into nurturing yourself and thus overcoming old patterns? Thank you, and as always, take care of yourself and be well. And now, let us move on to the final section, the daily meditation. This is an unguided meditation, and I will simply provide some music where you can take some time to relax. Please feel free to choose a location and a place where you feel safe and where you can be undisturbed for the next 10 minutes. You can choose to be sitting, standing, laying down, as you like, whatever makes you comfortable. Thanks for being here and enjoy the meditation.